Great thing about ECTS is it can be used for all learners and learning wherever, however and whenever it takes place.
Higher education has been changing and opening up for a diverse student body.
The most noticeable change in higher education has been the sheer growth in student numbers. The reduction in the barriers between vocational and academic higher education. And of course, the fantastic impact of the internet and ICT on the whole learning and teaching context. The paradigm of higher education has also changed quite dramatically from a teacher-focused centred higher education to a student-centred. And that's coupled with a much greater focus on skills and competencies for employability.
Paradigm shift to student-centered learning has been one of the driving changes of higher education systems and also one of the underlying principles of the European higher education area. Higher education is opening up to flexible learning, offering different ways of learning, such as blended learning, online courses, independent learning, continuous professional development, and so on, increasingly applying and properly implementing recognition of prior learning. The ECTS has easily adapted to these changes and to the new modes of learning, because it's not only based on the workload, it's also based on learning outcomes. The same principles apply for allocation, award, accumulation and transfer of credits regardless of the mode of learning.
ECTS helps lifelong learners because it enables recognition of learning, whatever the mode of learning, wherever it took place, in whatever country, in a form which can be recognised by higher education institutions. It enables learners to build a portfolio of their credit which can be used either in their CV or, if they want to, towards a qualification which is recognised by an institution.
Higher education institutions should be able to recognise and award learning outcomes gained in different modes of learning.
ECTS is an ideal vehicle for the recognition of work-based learning because it focuses on achieved learning outcomes. It provides a quantified means of recognising learning outcomes and their achievement.
Recognition and award of ECTS for a MOOC or a massive online open course is possible if a formal quality assurance is provided for the course under the same principles and meeting the same standards as for the conventional higher education. Same principle applies to student participation, voluntary work and independent learning.
A student would have to demonstrate to the higher education institution that they have achieved the learning outcomes. And higher education institutions are increasingly encouraged to do this because so many people are accessing learning through the internet and through these means. And once again, the guide encourages, provides help and support for institutions in doing this.